Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Zach LaVine, Mills out there with Murray, and it's Vucevic, and it's Okongwu into the power.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Poke loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Patty Mills.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
Maxey passes to Beverly. Here's Tucker. Hunter grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Sinks the three-pointer. LaVine's got 8 points.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Maxey with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good, unable to end this run. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Murray against Beverly. To the paint, the 9-foot shot. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Beverly.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Murray. Out of bounds. 76ers ball.
First in three-point field goal percentage, and they were third in terms of opponent scoring per game. Other teams had a hard time handling the intensity they displayed defensively.
And Greg, that three-point percentage you talked about made them one of the hardest matchups in the league. They could do damage from all over the court. Here's Beverly. Hunter grabs the miss.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Passes it to LaVine. Murray for three. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
3-point.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Murray. Here's Vucevic. Again, the Hawks score.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here is Harris. In the loss to the Knicks the other night, definitely not himself. Now the pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Beverly wide open. That 3 off the mark. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. At the elbow, Murray. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
You know, he's really capable from the mid-range, and I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Rebound, Atlanta.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
And the 76ers with some changes. Oubre is checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Here's Beverly driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
You can't leave a lane to the basket available for Beverly, because if you do, he jumps on it quickly.
And it's Murray penetrating. And then Murray with the jam.
Now, this requires elite-level athleticism. Murray just floating.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Melton, no good. The Hawks leading by 15. Murray finds Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Beverly. Oubre on the wing. Shot from 12. They recover it. They double in with Vucevic. Beverly for three. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Atlanta's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Here's Hunter. Here's Okongwu. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Kelly Oubre out there with Reed. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. DA, thanks so much for the report.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
A moment now to see the numbers for LaVine. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Reed the pass to Maxey. Kicks to Oubre. Nobody near Melton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Well, Clark.
Explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Gotta respect the fearlessness. Vucevic wrecking the defense with his drives to the rim. He is a massive dude.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Murray. Finished off the break. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Stolen by LaVine. Down low, Hunter. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Maxey against Murray. Melton with a screen on Murray. Maxey, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Harrell, a screen on Hunter to the middle. And they get it. Harrell, that's good.
Yeah, the inside game of Harrell is very impressive. I mean, he does a nice job of finding seams and cracks to get his work done inside.
And there's Hunter on the assist by Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 3 assists in the game. And here's Maxey, still scoreless.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From deep three-point territory. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Harrell. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. P.J. Tucker comes in for Reed. Tobias Harris is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Patrick Beverley in for DeAnthony Melton. And that one's good. Maxey
Scoped out the turnover, ran out ahead of the play, and Maxey finished things off nicely.
Murray for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray, the pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Harris a screen. Knocks it loose and stolen by Hunter. Murray kicks to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And Philadelphia has possession. The 10-footer. That one a little long. From downtown, good on the triple. Levine's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And guys, it's looking like this one is getting out of control. You two never get out of control, do you?
I could speak for myself.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well,
and that's a halftime wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defense. performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Zach LaVine is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Murray, and it's Mills, and it's Vucevic in at the center position.
Selfless pass there from Maxey, really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Oubre's checked in for Patrick Beverly.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Outside, LaVine. Oubre pulls it in, and it's the 76ers with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half, and the jam by Harris.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray, no good.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Inside. And Tucker kicks to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes. And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic, and that comes off the assist by LaVine. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Oubre outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Mills passes to Murray. Clock at 6. LaVine wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. Step back on that one and let it fly. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in blocks, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Pass to Melton. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And it's good, 2 points.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Tucker finds Harris. The 3 hits it from three-point range. Harris has got 7.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Pass to Hunter. Here's the screen. Here's Fernando. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Steps back. Here's Maxey. Misses the three. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Oubre passes to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
Bogdanovich against Maxey. Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the group on the for Philadelphia.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the 76ers with some changes. Bamba is checked in for Embiid. Paul Reed comes in for Harris. Mann subbed in for Maxey. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Bay. Vucevic comes in for Johnson. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Griffin. And Levine subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Reed. Oubre outside. Bamba sets a screen. Oubre can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Passes it to Bamba. Count that one. Bamba's got his first points of the night.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Levine kicks to Hunter. Murray outside. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Reed misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The pass to Melton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. Harris comes in for Paul Reed. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Terrence Mann.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him and just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Embiid scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Embiid is a big man, tall, wide, and deep. And because of this, He's so good at shielding off defenders.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot.
Oh!
Oh, man! Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
On the wing, Melton. Off target with his three.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Three-pointer. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Melton. Here's Harris. Tucker, the pass to Harris, and he makes good on the layup. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Atlanta.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game plan by the coaches. Execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Maxey.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
The Hawks making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. And Maxey with the basket on the assist from Tucker.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
That'll be a 5-second call. And the 76ers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Drills the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
Philadelphia ball.
Beverly for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, I tell you what, Beverly's really improved as a three-point shooter, as dependable as they come now, shooting from behind the arc.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
So it's Philadelphia now. And that one's good. Maxey.
A roll now. He is on fire.
Give him the ball. Get out of the way and let him play.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 20-6 run.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Philadelphia ball.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A nice by Embiid.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
The assist from Tyrese Maxey.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good. Maxey.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Another three for Philadelphia.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from three, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution.
He got good. Another from three.
He's gotten his defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
Philadelphia ball.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Buries it from three-point range. Maxey's got 39.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Sixers ball.
Off the inbound, and Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. Maxey's got 41.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's Maxey. Knocks down the trifecta.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Tries a three off the and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight